going to talk about YouTube drama. We are going to talk about harassment, and we are also going to talk about possible racism. I'm not sure, but because the verdict is still out, but I'm very confident racism has a thing to play in this. So I started the bunny trail with this one, the B family, manipulation and gaslighting. Dear Kilik, she's only 15. So what happened here? This is a family of 4. It's a mom, a dad, a son, and a daughter. Now, what happened here is the son apparently runs a gaming channel. He apparently runs a gaming channel. That's what they have made it clear, is what's going on. This guy right here was streaming Roblox. Okay? And he ran into this guy, Kilik. Someone who I am currently subscribed to just so I can keep track of what's happening with him. But he was streaming Roblox and he ran into this guy. Now this guy, I've seen the clips. I'm not going to play clips because I'm not trying to waste your time. That's why I'm only talking. This guy apparently is a lower level than him in the game, which means on a skill basis he should have been stomped, but apparently this guy wiped the floor with him. So what this kid apparently did was go and get all his friends to swing by live on this guy's stream and, like, harass him, like, stomp him, like, kill him repeatedly and stuff like that. He put out the clip, though, and it's very clear what's happening. And there's allegations that this guy texted him the N-word, and I'm not going to address those any further because they're, like I said, they're allegations. Regardless, this guy was the instigator. This guy posted a video, and in the bio, he put very crass things about this guy's sister. Which, I don't know. Side note, going off on a tangent here, I don't know why you would need to take pot shots at the family. Looking at this guy, it's easy enough to take pot shots as it is. But anyway, so yeah, he went after his sister, and he said some rather colorful things, but that's the internet. Like, we can, if you want to talk about how we can change the internet, how we can change toxic environments like the internet and gaming, we can talk about that. We can discuss that. I'm all here for it. But what we're not going to do is act like this guy is out of line for replying to this guy starting trouble live on his stream. This guy was replying to this guy's instigation. He has all the receipts. The facts as they stand right now lie entirely on this kid's side. So what happened is he roasted her a little harshly. He said some very colorful things that I will not repeat, but he went a bit farther, and I would say slap him on the hand, say, yo, trolling's fine, don't push the line that hard, bro, and then we would move on. That's what would normally happen, right? Whoops. That's what would normally happen. No, these two, in their infinite wisdom and just beautiful examples, shining examples of parenthood, go out of their way to make a 30-minute video where they lie about his age. They say, in the description, they say he was 17, when at the time of doing it, he was 16. But in the video itself, that is still up, mind you, they haven't bothered to edit it or re-upload it or anything. In the video itself, they say that he's 19. I'll say that again. They say that he is 19. They try to slander him as a predator because he roasted their daughter and their son in his YouTube description of, like, one of his Roblox trolling videos. And it gets worse because you might think, oh, Wyatt, surely they're just mistaken. Surely on his post right here, I believe. Yeah. He says, "Holy smokes, it's almost that boy's 17th birthday." And this was 27 weeks ago. Now, the reason I bring this up is because his Instagram, also, mind you, it says it in the bio right there. The reason I bring that up is because in their video, these two wicked people make the claim that they went over all of his social media, all of his stuff. They went through everything. He's not getting away with anything because they went through everything. I'm not logged into Twitter right now, and I don't intend to because that site made me angry the other day, and I'm just going to stay out of there. But it's the same on his Twitter, which they also claim they went through. So either these two are incredibly dense, or they know what they're doing. And given that they are both a family channel, and that their views have been pretty dead all across the board. Literally, look at this. They made a Squid Game video that didn't even break 250,000 views when they have 9 mil subscribers. Almost 10 million. So I wholly and fully believe that they started this for one of two reasons. Maybe both. I think one of two things. Either A, they're racist, because this guy is just a young black man just trying to start his career on the internet, which, thanks to them, is kind of popping off. He was at 25K subscribers when they started attacking him, and now he's at almost 40. And he was getting like just a few hundred views per video, maybe a couple thousand depending on the live stream and stuff. But now he's getting bank, boy. I wish these guys would come after me if it meant they would turn their 10 million children viewers onto me. Either way. So, yeah, first option being they're racist, because another thing they bring up both in their video and in the description is the mother does an uncomfortable amount of emphasizing how Latino they are when haha, funny, my mom's white and she speaks more Spanish than you and talks in a thicker accent than you. But good try, though. And apparently he is, too, when my European dad is darker than he is. But carry on, I guess. Don't even get me started with how the kids don't fly. Anyways, what I'm getting at here is... I'm trying to see if it can be seen here. Nope. Okay, so yeah, the reason racism is an option I'm even considering is because she does a lot of, shall we say, disturbing number of, oh, but don't worry, I'm Mexican though, so this isn't about race. Like that's not what she says verbatim, but it's heavily implied. You get the vibe. And yeah. And then he brings up his nationality a few times in the video. I don't know why. Like he brings it up as an adjective, and I'm like, why, dude? Don't say a young black streamer, just say a streamer. How far back do we need to go in time to see them break 1 million views with their 9, almost 10 million subscribers? Let's see. There we go. Her music is scary. 2 months ago, they barely broke 1 million views. And for all I know, this could have hit 1 million views a week ago. So they didn't even get that many views. And look, it's a TikTok. It's a TikTok. We're not going to watch this because we're not going to give them views. If you want to see these videos, check Papa Guts' channel. He does a full reaction to both of them. You see the entire video, unedited, uncut. That's why these videos are over an hour long, because he doesn't skip anything. This video... the B family doubling down, gatekeep, gaslight, girl boss, yada yada yada. That's him reacting to this video, which is Let Me Speak. This video aggravated me. Aggravated me. I have never been this angry. Seriously though, dude, wipe your mouth before you get on camera. Anyways, this video aggravates me because there's very throughout the video, there's obvious cuts that imply, the implication to me is that they try to spin it as, oh, we cut the camera because she started crying and broke down. That's something you leave in if you want trauma from internet drama. If you want that to be believable, you don't cut away from the breakdown, okay? Because what it looks like is, first off, her voice barely breaks. And when the one time it does, it sounds forced as all hell. And on top of that, she sheds one tear, and it starts here. There's no trail. I just thought that was a funny detail to point out that y'all can find for yourselves later. But, so yeah, what happened was, this video came out, and I don't even think it needed to come out. It was unnecessary. They summarized everything in the first one. But no. They want to play to the buzzwords of the internet that get them views and pity points, such as SA and P word. I'm not going to say that because I don't want my stream to get less views than it already does. But yeah, so they brought their child on and made her cry. Made her cry on video, and it's working out for them, unfortunately, because they're getting views, and I think they're getting likes. I know people in my high school who were harassed, and I knew one who was assaulted. And I didn't find out about it till months later because they were in therapy and I didn't see them. When they finally told me where they'd been and what had happened, they did not react like this. They did not behave like this. And to put it in perspective, the girl I'm just talking about right now, the girl I'm referencing from my high school, was full-on assaulted all the way. There's no question that what she went through was horrifying and traumatic. This one here was trash-talked on the internet. Trash-talked on the internet, and not even directly. This guy trash-talked to her brother on Roblox. And she's crying on video about it. This tells me one of two things. Either A, this girl is evil. She's evil, and she's playing into the lie that she knows her family is perpetuating. Or B, her parents are raising her to be this sensitive, selfish, foolish, emotionally overly vulnerable person who just... She's not going to make it in life. Like, Papa Gut put it perfectly. This great guy put it perfectly. He said something along the lines of, once she gets out of college and all her super close best friends spread out and go off into life, and she realizes that, like, the parasocial relationships that the internet gave her aren't real. Because that's another thing. This family does the whole, like, parasocial relationship thing where they say, all 10 million of our subscribers are our family. Side note, no one actually thinks that. Anyone who says that to you is lying. They wouldn't do crap for you in real life if they met you. Anyways, he's saying that once she gets out of college, she's going to have a huge mental breakdown. And regardless of which option about her I have proposed is true, I still agree. They claim that they want him to take a break from the internet. They claim that they've reached out to a YouTube executive to try and get his channel purged from YouTube, which, it's not a thing, I don't think. I don't think that's an actual thing you can do. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly confident that's not something you can do. I don't know, I don't have an executive yet. I'm nowhere near anywhere... I'm nowhere near as popular on YouTube, so I don't even know if that's a thing you get, much less something that, like, you can weaponize. And then they claim that if he goes anywhere else to stream or post, they will sick their 10 million followers on him and get him reported and banned. Which, bouncing back, this guy, this schmuck, his targeted harassment of this guy on stream is a bannable offense. So if you want to talk someone who should lose their channel, it's this guy. This guy is the only one out of all 5 of these affected people who should lose anything. If anything, it should be this guy. And if you go onto his videos right now, it ain't pretty right now, because he's getting a high dislike ratio. Because, yeah, and if you scroll the comments, there's tons of toxic trash. I mean, not a lot, because he's liking everything, it's hard to tell. But, because, like, he's taking it in stride. This guy's as far as cancellation goes, this guy's a king. He's taking it in stride and just running with it. He is grabbing that bag and going for it. If this isn't staged for drama, if the mom and dad did in fact not go, oh, our son got bullied in Roblox, this is golden opportunity for drama. If that's not what they did, then they're kind of childish idiots. Free the homie. He did something wrong, but it was tiny and annoying, and that's it. Also, side note, what he's been doing this whole time, he said, the B fans, the apology, and he's just milking it for views. He's milking it for views, because, oh man, it's so funny. Kilik, good luck to you. Ride out the storm, brother. The hate eventually does disappear. It does, eventually. As someone who's been canceled on Twitter for literally nothing, multiple times, I can speak from experience. The cancel culture does eventually disappear. Just take this as a learning experience and know, like, what lines to not push. Because in this case, when I got canceled, it was because of stuff that I believed. But in this case, bro, you joked too hard. You joked too hard once. Just take that lesson and learn from it, and don't do it again. Good luck to you. I'll be watching your career with great interest for the moment, because I want to make sure you don't get Thanos'd. To the B family, I ain't even going to pull up their channel. Y'all are disgusting, degenerates at worst, or petulant, immature children at best. Like, y'all shouldn't have a channel. You are only further evidence that family channels are let me put this into perspective for you. If vlog channels are the cancer of YouTube, family channels are the leukemia. You're good at your job, man. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be drawn into these topics. I wouldn't be expanding my repertoire of discourse. This is me on YouTube. Go subscribe, please. I don't know why I lost one. I lost one sub. One. My channel used to say 123, and now it says 122, and that makes me sad.
Do the Mario!